What's up, everybody? Welcome back into another early morning ride with Gamecock Chuck. Man, South Carolina checks in right about where I said we would yesterday. On my last video, I said we'd probably end up somewhere between 17 and 19, and we fell right there in the middle at number 18. Little disappointed though. I'm a little disappointed because we fell right behind Clemson. Right behind Clemson. And the justification that they gave us was total BS. Total BS. Now, granted, Clemson's 7-2. I get it. They're 7-2. South Carolina's, Clemson's 8-2. My bad. I misspoke. Clemson's 8-2. And South Carolina is 7-3. I get that. One game behind. I get that. But their justification was just total bullcrap. I mean, whatever happened to strength of schedule and who you beat and this and that, I mean, it's total BS. I mean, they justified it as saying that Clemson bounced back after a loss to let's face it, Louisville's really not that good. But Clemson, lost to Louisville. And then they said they bounced back and beat Virginia Tech on the road, and a Pitt team with a backup quarterback. Yeah, they were 7-2. I believe they were. I think it was 7-2. Sounds about right. But they beat a Pitt team with a backup quarterback. They struggled. They got out of there with a 4-point victory. And I know the name of the game is the win, right? I get that. But they struggled on the road with a Pitt team, right? With a Pitt team with a backup quarterback. But yet South Carolina, after losing on the road in heartbreak fashion to Alabama, has reeled off four straight wins. 2 of them on the road, 2 of them at home. I mean, and at the time they played these 4 teams, 3 of the 4 was ranked. 3 of the 4 was ranked in the top 25, the AP top 25. So make that make sense. Please, make that make sense. How does that justify that strength right there versus what Clemson's done? Make that make sense in this world, man. And that's the explanation they got. They didn't even talk about what South Carolina did. They just talked about what Clemson did. And that's not impressive. I don't care who you are. That's not impressive in the least bit. But it is what it is. We're going to move on. We still got 2 more games ahead of us, so, it is what it is. But we'll let it all shake out, in a couple of weeks when we play Clemson. So, yeah, I mean, that's where that is. But I want to talk a minute to my Gamecock fans. And before I do that, make sure everybody hits that thumbs up, right? Hit that subscribe button. Get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the rankings. And all this stuff's appreciated. But I want to talk to my Gamecock fans out there. I don't know if it's the majority, the minority. I mean, it's a good group. I mean, every time I get on social media, I see the same old bull crap. Every time on Facebook or X, some of them Gamecock websites or whatever. But I see the same old bull, man. Quit, please, for the love of God. Quit blaming the freaking referees for why we're not even suggested in the college football playoffs as much as we are. I mean, right now we're getting a little bit of attention. But if we'd have beat LSU, yeah, we would have been in the conversation probably a little better. A lot better, probably, more than likely. But I'm tired of seeing everybody talk about the refs costed us that game against LSU. Yeah, there were some bad calls. Okay, there was bad calls. There are bad calls every damn week. It don't matter what game you're watching. There are bad calls every week. But to sit here and just put that as the reason why we lost, it's ridiculous, man. I get so tired of seeing that. Okay, the reason why we're not a better ranked team, or more wins at 8-2 instead of 7-3. If we'd have won that LSU game, is one, Lenore's got knocked out about halftime, or right at halftime, so he got knocked out of that game. He only played a half a game. Two, we had a redshirt freshman quarterback at Lenore's. We're still trying to get him accustomed to playing and comfortable playing in SEC play. He's a redshirt freshman quarterback. Okay, his vision of the field, the speed of the game, still hadn't slowed down for him yet. His ability to scramble and get out of the pocket and find the wide receiver and keep his eyes downfield at the time wasn't as good as it is now. And I'm not saying we got a bad quarterback. Don't take it out of proportion. Don't blow this video out of proportion, okay? My point is, he was still trying to get the game to slow down for him because he missed the Akron game after that, okay? Now everything's kind of slowed down for him. He's able to climb the pocket. He feels the pressure. He gets out of the pocket when he feels pressure as well, and he's much better awareness of the rest of the players down the field. He keeps his eyes down the field now instead of just taking off and running. So we were still breaking in a redshirt quarterback. Okay. Also, let's face it, the offensive coordinator at the time struggled between the first three games. The Old Dominion, the Kentucky game, and that game, the LSU game. So if we had an innovative offensive coordinator that would have just kept his foot on the gas instead of throttle it back and play not to lose, we probably would have had a better outcome. So don't sit here and put all the blame on the referees. Okay, I get it that touchdown was called back. I get that. But there was many other things that led to us losing that game other than the referees. I'm just so tired of seeing it. I'm not one of these people that wants to sit back and just reflect on something that happened in the past. Because we can sit here and play the what-if game every freaking year, and it ain't going to make no difference. The record is what it is. We are where we are, and we're going to finish this season out. And like I said a little bit earlier, we're going to see where the chips fall, whatever our record is, whether it's 8-4 at the lowest or 9-3 as our best. And then we'll go to a bowl game and try to win 9 or 10 games. Depends on what our record is. So that's what I'm just so tired of seeing it, man. And I'm just so tired of seeing that every time I click on Facebook, or every time I'm on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call that social media site. I'm just so tired of seeing it. Okay, drop the nonsense. Quit worried about what's in the past. You can't change the past no matter what you try. You cannot change it. Only thing you can change is the future. Okay, and the future is bright for South Carolina. I'm saying that it's bright with South Carolina because, like I said earlier, Norris is a hell of a better quarterback right now than he was in the beginning of the season. If you don't believe me, go look at the stats. Go look at his numbers. His sacks are down. His touchdowns are up. His interceptions are down. Yeah, he still fumbles the ball occasionally, but he is better. He's a better quarterback. Like I said, the future's bright, and that is something we can grow on. Just continue to build week in and week out, and we are on the rise with Lenore's. Okay, this is just my rant for today. Like I said, I just get so tired of seeing that. Think of the future. Think of the future. We can't change the past. So with that being said, make sure, like I said earlier, y'all hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. If this offends you, I don't know what to do. I can't help you there. But this is who I am. This is how I tell it. So hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll see you guys in the next one.